Fallout from Ferguson. Protests of the grand jury's decision have spread across the country. Walkouts from work and school. And President Obama focused on Ferguson at the White House yesterday, taking action to address the anger. ABC's John Carl has all the details. Good morning, John.
Good morning, George. The president says the issues raised in Ferguson extend far beyond Missouri and that he is determined to improve police-community relations nationwide.
With Ferguson protests scattered around the country, from New York to Iowa City to Washington, President Obama brought community leaders and youth activists from Ferguson to the White House. He said he was moved by what he heard.
It violates my belief in what America can be. To hear young people feeling marginalized and distrustful even after they've done everything right.
But the question this morning, what's he going to do about it? The president is calling for $75 million in aid to help local police departments buy body cameras for on-duty police officers, something the Brown family has been calling for and which could have resolved the dispute between eyewitnesses in Ferguson. Obama is also announcing a new task force on community police relations and vowing to improve the standard for military-grade equipment for local police departments.
This time will be different is because the President of the United States is deeply invested in making sure that this time is different.
But the president did not want to talk about the grand jury's decision not to indict Officer Darren Wilson.
Do you think justice was done in the case of Darren Wilson?
Thank you very much, Jonathan.
A new ABC News Washington Post poll shows that 48% of Americans agree with the decision not to bring criminal charges against Wilson. But there is a huge racial divide. 58% of whites agree with that decision, and only 9% of blacks. As for President Obama's handling of the situation, only 39% approve.
And George, about that image of those St. Louis Rams football players at Sunday night's game, there's a dispute now between the St. Louis Police Department and the Rams about whether or not the team apologized. The cops say that the Rams did extend an apology through a senior official of the team. The Rams say that simply did not happen.
Yeah, some very delicate wording there. Okay, John, thanks very much.